Hello, everybody. This is Raven the Blackbird. I'm going to talk about a new Windows program that's yet to be released as of next year. The date, there's no date yet set, but it's between April and October of this year. It is going to be a new operating system. Yes, you will have to pay for it if you don't have a license or an ID license about it. I'm going to show you what it may potentially look. Okay, this is not a confirm of it. Okay, this is just potentially of it being out and available by next year. So when you literally see this new Windows program come out, you will not be forced to be upgraded. They literally changed the rules even on Windows 11, so you're not forced to buy a whole new computer. But still, you probably would have to. And if you do buy a new computer, you're going to have that opportunity of having an upgrade to Windows 12 beginning of next year. The reason why I say beginning of the next year, it's going to give you a chance to be able to see features. Let me show you. Do a screen share of what I'm going to show you right now. All right. And it's going to be a pretty interesting thing. This is the screen. This is what supposed to be what Windows 12 is going to look like. All right. Possibly with the floating, the taskbars and everything is going to be floating around. The reason why I say it's floating, it just means it'll be a lot easier to see. And if you notice, see, this is the where Windows 11, where it used to be right here, it's right back here now. It kind of extended the bar a little bit better. Not the current, or I have right now, or what you probably already got is the Windows 11. You just only have a long bar going straight across. Well, the start button is moved back to the original place. Apparently, there's supposed to be newer features coming on this. Like these are all ways of download. They're not. This is not currently going to be on it. Okay. This just gives you a point of view. See, here's the start button right here. Used to be like, like all this was like really close to each other, and you have to go right to search, and like you got a Windows, you got a weather one right here. Okay. Well, Windows 12. Like I said, will be released sometime within next year. Microsoft is not confirming it. Just understand, I'm not saying, I'm trying not to mislead people or saying, oh, this is going to come. No, it's going to come next year. It's between April and October, possible. This the timeline they did. I see. Okay. This is the light version, okay? This is going to be the light version of it. And, there's several different types of versions of Windows 12. Here's the self-view. Okay, yeah. This making sure you can see my thing, what I'm looking at. A lot of people say, well, I see it being ready for download. These are not real download websites, okay? These are what we call in the tech business, people who know technology, dummy sites, okay? You're not gonna, you probably will look at this website and say, oh, you can do that. Yeah. No. Don't be fooled on when it's yet available, okay? You can do all these requirements. It says 64 storage, okay? 4 gigs of SLAM or memory. 1 gigahertz processor with 2 features center, plus a card with Windows or with DirectX 12, UEFI. It's a way of making sure it's saying TPN 2.0. The reason why TPN 2.0 is going to be the standard of security, and that's mostly built into a lot of computers. And like when you buy your motherboard, you're going to have that. You're going to be able to use it. Okay, minimum Intel i5 or AMD processors with clockwork speed of 1 gig is required. Windows 12 will at least have RAM, 4 gigabytes of RAM. Hard drive to be 2.5 gigs or more. 13-inch larger monitor. And what are these? These are actually what? No, these are what we call. The reason why I say they're dummy, like you see, I can do this, I can download it. All these are what we call dummy sites. They're not actual way of doing it. Some people do have ways. People say, "Oh, you can do." See, I'm going to click on that, and it just shows this. This is just a Linux-based Windows 12 light download. Okay, this is not an actual Windows 12 yet. This is more like a type of Linux with Windows compatible programming. But yeah. I think it's like, like how Chromebooks came out when you had to buy a Chromebook. Same thing with this light program. This is not an actual Windows 12. A lot of people think it's, oh, yes, it is. No, it is. I mean, when they officially launch it, it will show on their website, on Microsoft website. You got to go, if you want the actual Windows 12. And when it's released on Microsoft website, saying that you can get it here, you can purchase it there, you can purchase it anywhere else. Once when it's fully released, it'll come in a USB stick Oh, yeah. If your computer can handle it, okay, there's two versions, okay? There's a 32, Windows 12, 32, and then you got a 64. Both versions are going to be coming out. So if you like, you can't, your system can't handle a 64-bit of Windows 12, you're going to get a Windows 1232. I think they'll be in the same USB drive that they will send out. But what they're doing is from now on, they're not using disks anymore. A lot of people see disks. Let me warn you. Let me warn people about purchasing this stuff, okay? A lot of it can be scams. The worst thing is that you probably will end up getting like a same Windows 11, but it'd be like a scam. So be forewarned. Do not go to sites that literally are saying that, oh, it's been released. No, it has not yet. Made it very clear that Windows 12 is not yet going to be released until between April and October. These are the 2 months. This will get like within April, May, June, July, August, September, October. So it's like 5 months or, yeah. Well, actually, let's see. April, May, June, July, August, September, October, about 6 months. With a 6-month period between April and October. Yeah, they will probably release the date. It will be released possibly by next year. Like I said, it's going to have some pretty interesting stuff. Floating. It will be like a floating way of knowing what you can get from this. See, okay, even knowing that you see this site saying Windows 12 files download. Yeah. This is probably a company I wouldn't really, I'm not saying I wouldn't trust it. I just say when you look at all of this site, when you're able to see Windows 12 being available and you're able to download it, what they'll do is they'll probably release what they call a check, like system check to make sure it can handle it, like they did with Windows 11. Gives you all the capabilities of being able to download or to be able to, or your computer can be able to handle it. I'm just saying within that 6-month period between April and October of 2024, expect changes on the new operating system. I'm hoping that people will be able to see it and be able to use it at times, okay? This has been Raven the Blackbird. I will be giving you much more updates about this Windows 12. I will keep on looking at it and seeing if it's actually official. And when you see Microsoft on the Microsoft's website saying that, hey, let me do it this way. Let me go to, let me see, Mike, Microsoft. Right. No, that. I'm just trying to get to the Microsoft website. It's like, oh, dum. Micro. Uh, this works. Yeah. Here we are. Yeah, you can get some games too. You can get a lot of the stuff. You can get a lot of different things too. Okay. You go to one. Okay. See, this is the insiders of Windows. Okay. All right. Let me go right back to. You got Windows 11. How to get it? Buy Windows Home. Buy Windows Home. Buy Windows Pro. Two different. Okay. When you see a setting, write down. They'll bring it down a little bit. They'll say, when this is all, you can still get Windows 10. A lot of people think that'd be good. All right. You put up this one. Okay. This one will kind of give you an idea. This is. This is what is out there on Windows 11 right now. All right. There'll be updates even on Windows 11. All right. If you're not able to get Windows 12, you'll be getting a notification. You'll be saying, okay, I need to upgrade my Windows 11. That's what they're going to do. And now Windows 11 probably you start seeing a floating bar under Windows 11. That'd be a pretty good thing. I think they're trying to bring back a way of changing positions of your taskbar right here. This is your taskbar. Right? Well, your taskbar would be like right underneath. If it would show mine if it was able to. But your Windows taskbar will be the newest way of floating. Is what they call it. It's a way of it'll still be a part of your like where originally it would be like under your where you get all your Windows start button, Windows and all that. All of it's going to be like a floating one. Okay. And it will be floating. Windows 11 will be upgrading until official launch of Windows 12. So you'll probably be getting even some things from that are Windows 12, but it's going to be Windows 11. It's going to prompt you to update your system. You'll probably go to when it comes up, you'll see let me look at another screen. Windows. And go back to right now. Okay, I'm gonna try and bring up my taskbar. Okay. I'm just showing you. Okay, let's see if I can make sure. What? I do not know I can do the entire screen now. Let me do this one, okay. Share it. On. Alright, I can't share. And I say, oh, I just gotta click on that. Alright. I got it right here, okay. This is what's gonna end up updating right here. This is your update sign, and when you say come check and you're checking the system, you'll be right up here. It would say Windows upgrade. All right, security system, yeah, it's downloading, it's doing what it's doing right now. Okay. Let me yeah, it's complete. Okay. Well, that's one thing. All right. Now, I did not know I can share the entire screen if I do this. Okay, share. I'm sharing my whole entire screen. This is what I'm talking about. This floating. This will end up starting floating. You start seeing changes on Windows, on your own Windows program. Right? You start seeing those changes soon. And when it's all upgraded, you'll be able to do 11 more. I think they're gonna probably make this. I'm just guessing on my part. They'll probably make it a little interesting way so you can move your taskbar anywhere around your computer screen. You can put it on the side, you can put it on the top, bottom, whatever. These upgrades will be available soon for Windows 11 users. Okay, if you're using Windows 11, Windows 10, you don't have to worry about it. If you want to go from 10 to 12, you'll be able to do that. The same processors, you got to make sure that your computer can handle. But I think they're going to release this Windows 12.32, which will probably be the one that'll be lower to the 64, and it'll handle the same as what the 64 will handle. But I think it'll work on most computers. That's where we're going to have the computer. Anyone with an older Intel chip will not be able to use it. It may end up requiring the same look up all the information about what Windows 11 will handle. Okay, I think from Windows 11 and 12 will handle the same chipset, but they're taking away some of the chipset that are not going to work for. Same with AMD. If you have an AMD processor and the latest, newest AMD Ryzen chip, those would be perfect for it. Like I said, hopefully I'm going to be right about this. Between these 2 months, they will make a major news announcement. It's just a matter of time. When it's released and you're able to utilize it and you'll be able to use it and you'll be able to do what you like to do on your current system, that maybe end up having a little bit more capability of doing much more on Windows 12 and Windows 11. Okay, I'm going to end it. So you guys have fun. Enjoy yourself. This has been Raven the Blackbird signing out.